greatest of all teachers and giver of love, hope, faith, and wisdom, look upon your children, the teachers, learners, parents, guardians, and out-of-school youth and adults. We humbly ask for your mercy and forgiveness. Guide us to the right path. May our efforts be blessed with insights and understanding, wisdom and respect for all. Bless us with patience, for the path of learning is never easy. Bless our commitment to keep on learning new knowledge and experiences. Let your light shine upon us as we make our world a better place to live in. Amen.
Alright! So, magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Kumusta, Shooter Madge and Sir Mike?
Mabuhay! Isang mapagpalang umaga sa ating lahat. Kap Lens, Kap Mike. Ako ay nasa mabuting kalagayan. Kumusta po? At talaga namang ramdam mo na ang simoy at lamig ng hangin ng Kapaskuhan dahil nga December na at nalalapit na nga ang December 25 and talagang ramdam mo na ang lamig ng panahon. Diyan ba, Kap Mike sa Pasig? Kumusta?
Yes, magandang umaga, Kap Glens and Kap Madge. Ayan, so kitang-kita naman sa aking kasuotan ngayon, medyo nilalamig at talagang ramdam na natin ang simoy ng malamig na Pasko. At hello po sa ating mga kaguruan, sa ating mga estudyante, Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao.
Yes, and syempre, Tutor Madge and Sir Mike, bago naman tayo magsimula, baka pwedeng batiin din natin yung mga nandito na sa ating stream na kanina pang sumusubaybay sa ating Wakelet Community Week Day 1. Unahan mo na, Sir Mike.
Yes, hello po once again. Good morning po sa lahat ng mga nakikinig sa ating Wakelet Pilipinas page, sa ating DepEd ETU page, of course, sa ating DepEd Philippines YouTube account at DepEd ETU YouTube account, sa lahat ng mga ambassadors, community leaders, and community members. Hello po sa inyong lahat. Tutok po tayo hanggang 11 o'clock para sa ating kauna-unahang Wakelet Community Week.
Yes, Kap. And to formally open our this celebration of bayanihan, this celebration of volunteerism, and this celebration of the community ng ating Wakelet Pilipinas, let us all welcome our Director 4 ng ating OUA ICTS, ang ating masipag, very dynamic, at laging supportive talaga sa mga programa natin sa EdTech. Walang ibang ating Director 4 ng ating OUA, Director Abram Y.C. Abanil. Magandang umaga po, Direk.
Hello, good morning, Teacher Madge. Good morning din, Glenn, saka Mike. And good morning sa ating mga participants dito sa ating Wakelet na workshop. Unang-una, magpapasalamat sana ako sa ating mga speakers, especially dito sa Wakelet na nagbigay sa atin ng additional na tools para magamit natin sa ating mga pagtuturo. Itong community na to is something that we are pushing forward kasi para sa amin dito sa DepEd, especially sa EdTech, ang DepEd, ang mission talaga natin is mag-share ng mga kaalaman, mga knowledge hindi lang sa ating kabataan pero sa ating mga iba-ibang mga kaguruan. No? So we're very happy to arrange this particular activity para share ng ating mga experts na sa marunong na gumamit ng Wakelet sa iba-ibang mga teachers at para ma-improve ninyo yung inyong mga skills no dito sa ating current situation. Mahirap yung pagbibigay ng pag-deliver ng ating mga lessons kaya mas maraming tools na alam ninyo mas maganda para maging mas flexible kayo as we respond to this difficult situation that we are in now. And I'm very, very sure na pagkatapos nitong pandemic, itong mga skills na natutunan natin in delivering education during the pandemic ay magagamit din natin sa during face-to-face classes mas magiging effective tayo sa ating pagtuturo sa ating mga kabataan. So I hope you enjoy yung ating session today. I hope you learn a lot and I hope you continue sharing with other teachers what you have learned in terms of improving and delivering lessons to our children. Good morning ulit sa inyo.
Alright, so maraming salamat po, Direk Abram YC Abanil, sa pag-welcome po at sa pagsuporta sa ating Wakelet Community or Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week na kung saan talagang very grateful din po tayo sa ating mga teachers and learners po na nakasubaybay at buong suporta ang ating kanilang ipinadadama sa atin. Maraming salamat po, Direk. Ingat po kayo palagi.
Ingat po, Direk.
Thank you, Teacher Match.
Alright, so, ayan, na-open na nga ang ating Wakelet Community Week Day 1 ngayong araw na to with our Director 4, Sir Abanil. And syempre, ano ba ang next na aabangan natin, Tutor Mike?
Ayan, so syempre, so we also invited, syempre this is a first ever Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week. Hindi natin palalagpasin yung pagkakataon na makilala rin ng ating mga educators and students as well as the users of Wakelet, yung ating boss or CEO sa Wakelet at magbibigay siya ng kanyang napaka-impactful na mensahe ngayong araw na to. So kung nanood po kayo ng ating Wakelet Community Week last June, ito po yung kanyang napakagandang mensahe para sa ating lahat. Please all welcome Mr. Jalil Camille.
Okay. Yan.
Thank you so much for joining us. The last year was unlike any other, and as a team, we strive to adapt and make improvements to Wakelet that you as a community find useful. It's been a challenge for everyone, ourselves included, but we've been comforted and inspired by your feedback, suggestions and contributions. Over the last 12 months, there have been some really exciting developments at Wakelet, and some of the most talented and passionate people in the world have joined the Wakelet team, and we've had to move offices twice to make space for everyone. So to put things into perspective, at Wakelet Live last year, we were a team of just 17 people. We now have over 40 people in the team, and we can't wait for you to meet them all. I wanted to personally thank each and every one of you for not only helping to create a thriving community that supports each other, but for providing us with feedback and ideas that have contributed to the improvement and growth of the platform. You've truly helped make Wakelet better for everyone. Every day, you're using the platform to create collections that inform, inspire the world around you. And that's what Wakelet has always been about. The internet has a wealth of information that can be so much more useful when it's organized in a more meaningful and personal way. When you create collections on Wakelet, you're creating a footprint of passion and expertise on the web. And as a community, you're not only helping us to build a platform that's making real impact and change, you're also contributing to a web that is more human and more useful for everyone. I want to thank our ambassadors, community leaders and community members from all around the world who have done tremendous things to share the Wakelet platform in so many different countries. Our ambassadors in Poland, India, Croatia, Malaysia, the Philippines, the Middle East, North Africa, and the rest of the world have all helped Wakelet grow significantly in their countries. And we love you for that. And as we're talking about growth, I wanted to share a few fun facts with you that the Wakelet team have found really interesting. This year, you've created millions of collections, and you've particularly loved adding text to them. In fact, over 300 million words. That's like writing every book in the Harry Potter series 300 times. We thought it would be interesting to find out which words you use most frequently, and we weren't surprised to find that the top 3 were students, people, and learning. How beautiful is that? Every 6 seconds, someone joins Wakelet to begin their curation journey. And on this journey, you capture and save content from every corner of the web. This year, you've saved pieces of content from over 400,000 different websites to Wakelet, turning them into something that makes sense for the people around you. You're saving content from a wide range of diverse sources, helping make Wakelet the place for some of the most interesting, handpicked content in the world. And the next number is one of my favorites. Over 280 million minutes have been spent looking at Wakelet collections that you have made. That's how long it would take to fly around the entire world over 100,000 times. Over the coming months, we'll continue to focus on improving the platform, making it simpler, faster, and easier to use than ever before. We'll be enhancing the text feature to make it more robust and sophisticated. And we're going to improve the accessibility of the platform to level the playing field as much as possible for everyone who uses Wakelet. And of course, we'll be improving the overall curation experience, helping you add more types of content to your collections in fun, new, and exciting ways. There are so many magical things happening at Wakelet right now, and it's all thanks to you and the creative ways you've been using the platform. You've really inspired us to keep improving. As we celebrate the community this week, make sure to get involved and experience all the awesome sessions, keynotes, and giveaways that we've prepared for you. We have so much to show you over the coming months, but for now, take care, enjoy the rest of the week. Thank you so much for joining us. The last year.
Okay, ayan. So thank you so much sa ating guest this morning, si Sir Jamil Khalil, our Wakelet founder and CEO. Napaka-impactful nga naman talaga nung kanyang message. And syempre, meron pa ba tayong aabangan? Sir Mike, di ba? Tutor Madge. Ito, favorite natin doon.
Ayan, so narinig niyo ba, Cap Madge and Cap Glens, that Philippines now is the number 3, rank 3 na tayo sa lahat ng mga users all over the world, following USA and India. Ayan, so nakakatuwa na in the span of 1 year, napakadaming mga Wakelet users na rito sa Pilipinas. Talagang nakikita nila yung ganda at usefulness ng apps na to. At syempre, kung nandyan ang ating CEO and founder of Wakelet, hindi rin palalampasin ng ating DepEd. Ang pagkakataon nito na mabati ang lahat ng mga Wakelet users sa Pilipinas. Cap Madge, pakilala mo na ang ating next magbibigay ng ating mensahe.
Yes, ang ating next na magbibigay ng inspiring message at talaga namang all the way from the UK. Tama ba, Cap? Manchester?
Manchester.
Napapadugo yung ilong ko kapag nag-English. Anyway, talagang very supportive sa ating community sa Pilipinas, lalo na sa mga webinars natin, sa mga merchandise na suot natin ngayon, and yung ating mga activities na pinopropose natin sa ating mga respective schools. So let's all welcome James Davis of Wakelet.
Hello Wakelet Philippines, James from Wakelet here over in Manchester, England. Welcome to Wakelet Philippines Community Week, a week organised by the Filipino community just for you. This week is designed to help you learn more about Wakelet, benefit from this community and meet other like-minded people. At its core, Wakelet is a curation platform that allows you to save, organise, present and share content with your colleagues and your students. But it is so much more than that. And the educator community in the Philippines prove it every single year. It's a movement of passionate educators who innovate and come up with amazing ideas every single day, helping their students accomplish meaningful things. We've seen that the Philippines educator community has made some crazy waves this year, and as a country, you have blown us away with your spirit and enthusiasm for not only Wakelet, but for the magic of learning as a whole. You guys absolutely rock. The Philippines is now one of the fastest growing countries on Wakelet, and it's all because of the work that you do every day to share the platform. So we want to say a huge thank you to you all for all your hard work and effort, and just let you know that everybody at Wakelet appreciates you more than you will ever know. So sit back, relax, and enjoy a week filled with some incredible sessions and speakers that are sure to inspire you and motivate you to do some amazing things in your classroom. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you all very soon.
Yay! O, diba? Nakakatuwa talaga naman tong ating Wakelet Community Week kasi 'di ba invited yung mga CEO natin at saka yung head natin na nasa Manchester, USA, 'di ba?
Yes,
Yes.
Cap.
Ayun,
Go ahead ka.
Eh, sabi ko, mapapatuloy yung dugo ng aking ano eh. Anyway, so talaga namang international at talagang ramdam mo yung support from our international community, from the Wakelet Manchester, na with Sir James and Sir Jamil. Actually, ayaw nga nila ng Sir, no? Kasi may ano sa Wakelet. So James lang and Jamil I will do. And napaka down to earth and again, very supportive nga talaga. Ulit-ulitin ko yun kasi nung na-meet namin yan with Cap Mike ay very conversational yung usapan namin at yun, yung ating mga nilatag na mga programs for Wakelet Philippines. And with that, I think excited na rin ang ating mga online participants. Cap Mike, ano ba ang aasahan natin for our day 1 activity?
Okay, so para sa ating day 1 activity, so basically makikilala natin yung isa sa mga mahuhusay na trainers natin dito sa Pilipinas. Of course, this program is in partnership of Microsoft Philippines. So pag pinag-uusapan natin ng Microsoft Philippines, syempre nandiyan ang line learning solution. At pag nandiyan ang line learning, hindi makakalimutan natin ang napakahusay nating trainer. So mamaya, makikilala natin yung first speaker natin kung saan pag-uusapan niya kamusta ba yung pag-aaral dito sa panahon ng pandemya at paano kaya nakakatulong itong mga tools na to like Wakelet and Microsoft para mas makaagapay doon sa mga pangangailangan ng mga guro at mga mag-aaral in this time of pandemic. And of course, doon naman sa session ko mamaya, pag-uusapan natin, kamusta ba ang naging journey ng Wakelet Pilipinas? Gaano na ba kadami yung ating mga Wakelet School, ang ating mga ambassadors? Ano na yung mga nakandak nating training? And of course, ano ba yung mga future plans at mangyayari sa Wakelet Pilipinas? So, yan yung mga naka-install sa atin ngayong umagang ito. At syempre, aside from our leaders, makakasama din natin Cap Madge and Cap Glens, ang ating mga ambassadors all over the Philippines. Sino-sino ba sila, Cap?
Yes. And syempre, sa sobrang dami na rin talaga ng ating mga ambassadors, community leaders, and community members, hindi ko na maisa-isa actually yung mga ambassadors talaga at saka members natin dito sa Wakelet. Okay, so sisimulan na ba natin ang ating opening program at saka day 1 ngayong araw na to with our first speaker na, Tutor Mike and Tutor Madge.
Okay, Cap. So bago natin pakilala ang ating first speaker, syempre makikita natin ngayon yung ating mga full supported na mga ambassadors all over the Philippines. So mayroon mga inihanda silang mga videos. So pakinggan natin yung kanilang video.
Okay.
Mabuhay! I'm Michael Morelia from the historic river in the green city of Pasig City, Philippines. And you're watching Wakelet Live.
Maayong adlaw! I'm Henry V. Nerzon Jr., a Wakelet Ambassador of Bohol, and you are watching Wakelet Live, Pilipinas.
Namagsak na sa sangbal! Welcome to the province of Ilocos Norte. I am Anthony Yadav, and you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live!
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Roland Lorenzo Ruben, a Wakelet Ambassador from De La Salle University, Dasmariñas. And you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hi, I'm Parkour Win M. Sapungan and I'm Wakelet Ambassador from Oriental Mindoro. You're watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hello, yung adlaw sa tanan. I'm Benavides P. Hironje Jr., a Wakelet Ambassador from Cebu City. And you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hello everyone, I'm Arturo De Leon, here at Matabungkay Beach, Lian, Batangas, Philippines. And you are watching Wakelet Live.
Hello, naimbagnal daw yung aming kaalon. I'm Edward Aureliano Yago, a Wakelet Ambassador from Badok, Ilocos Norte, the town of the great painter Juan Luna. And you're watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Mabuhay! Ako po si Ginang May Baisa Versosa, ang inyong Wakelet Ambassador mula sa Mandaluyong City. Nanonood kayo ngayon ng Wakelet Community Live.
Mayong buntag, Pilipinas! I'm Charmy Acapulco, Wakelet Ambassador from STO, Dawi City, Cebu, and you're watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hello, I'm John C. Atienza from Talisay, Batangas. My working station is Tanawan City Integrated High School, and you're watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hello, my name is Coach Vic and I'm from the University of the Philippines, Diliman, Quezon City. And you're watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Name Bagna Aldao. I'm Joel Madrid, Wakelet Ambassador from Ordoneta City, Pangasinan. And you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hi, I'm Ursula Lencinas, Wakelet Ambassador from De La Salle University, Dasmariñas Senior High School. You are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Hello, ako si Robin Charles Ramos, taga Tigos City, Davao del Sur. Nagatanaw mo, diri lang sa Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Alright, ang dami nila, di ba? Hindi pa yun lahat, di ba? Tutor Mike, Sir Mike, and Tutor Match, madami pa. Pero syempre, dahil wala kami dyan, magpapakilala din tayo. Mauna ka na, Tutor Match.
Yes! Isang mapagpalang umaga po sa ating lahat, all the way from the city of Suman, Manga, Kasoy, ang aming Sumaka Festival, SDO Antipolo City, and you are watching Wakelet Live.
Yes, Tutor Mike.
And of course, hello everyone, mabuhay. I'm Michael Morelia from the Schools Division of Pasig City in the Green City of Pasig. Ayan, naulit yung Pasig. And you are watching Wakelet Pilipinas Live.
Yes, yes, yes. And syempre, ako naman, I'm Miss Glenna A. Tagibaw from Tuguegarao City. Yes, sabi nga nila, the hottest place in the Philippines. Pero ang lamig-lamig po ngayon. And syempre, the home of the Afi Festival and the Pansit Batil Patong, all the way from Tuguegarao City. Ayan, you are watching Wakelet Community Week Live. Ayan.
Ayan. So yan, so ang tanong siguro ng mga kababayan natin na nakikinig ngayon, bakit ba tayo may community week? What is the purpose? Ano yung rationale? Bakit meron tayong ganito sa Pilipinas? So sabi natin kanina, this is the first ever community week. So basically, may pinanggalingan, may istorya ito. So let me share my screen.
Tama ka. Okay, sige, hintayin natin. Yan. So, 'di ba, marami din naman pong gumagawa ng community week from other places, pero syempre may kwento rin talaga yung para sa atin dito sa Pilipinas.
Ayan, Kap, naka-share na ba ako, Kap?
Yes.
Okay, so let me present to you ano po ba yung storya kung bakit tayo merong Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week. So basically, Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week is a 5-day free digital conference where participants will be able to learn more about the Wakelet platform from our community ambassadors and can hear some of the amazing keynote speakers in partnership with DepEd EdTech Unit. This bite-sized webinar will showcase how educators can make the most of Wakelet's curation, sharing, and collaboration functionalities, as well as the creating a virtual learning environment. Likewise, this virtual event is an avenue to adapt best practices from our inspiring sessions and build personal and professional development and opportunities throughout the week. Participants, makaka-receive po kayo ng digitized certificate for active involvement at meron din kayong chance na manalo ng ating mga exciting prizes. So basically, this community week aims to improve collaboration, communication, and teamwork in the classroom. Second, discover new ways to share engaging materials with the learning community. Third, find ideas for engaging and connecting with students that are learning from from home, and last is begin the journey on the Wakelet way from joining the community of inspiring educators. So yun ang kagandahan sa Wakelet na hindi lang siya basta EdTech tools, meron siyang proactive community both for educators and students. For the whole week, sa isang linggo po ngayon po tayo, i-open natin yung program, and tomorrow, we'll be discussing about the app smashing. And so Wednesday, it's about best practices. So we invited yung mga amazing educators natin and ambassadors all over the Philippines, some of the amazing ambassadors natin all over the Philippines para mag-share ng kanilang best practices kung paano nila ginagamit yung Wakelet in different platforms. And of course, yung ating community program showcase sa Thursday yan, and Friday yan, very exciting yung ating closing program. Ayan, so again, we are inviting everyone. Again, sa hindi pa nakaka-download ng ating ticket, ito po yung ating ticket as we go to our journey in the Wakelet Community Week. So kailan ba nag-start to? Paano ba nag-start itong program na to? So last June, Wakelet Manchester launched this, I think it's 4th Community Week. At mapalad po ang Pilipinas. Siyempre, ang mga Filipino educators ay hindi nagpapahuli dyan. So, mapalad po tayo at nakasama po natin yung 3 sa mga educators nating nag-present doon sa international stage. So, you have Ma'am Serena Galoy from Pasig City, and of course, Sir Richard Vidal from Malabon City. They shared their practices doon sa 12-hour live stream last June 9. And of course, sabi nga natin kanina na ang Wakelet Pilipinas is growing community. We are now 3rd in the largest community in a Wakelet user. So, sinare po natin dyan yung mga best practices natin, yung journey ng Philippines in terms of this program. At sa mga hindi nakapanood, so balikan po natin yung nangyaring kaganapan sa Wakelet Community Week last June.
I told you I was bringing the sunshine.
You guys inspire me. Your students are so lucky to have you, and if they haven't let you know that, they will.
If you are not yet part of Wakelet, join and you will see a lot of difference in your lives. Thank you so much.
This pandemic gave us a lot of heartbreaks, losses, and stress both in work and in life. But because of Wakelet and its community, your exciting activities help us to move forward. This is the testament that our teachers, that our community and students needs us. We need to be strong, empathic, and compassionate as we prepare these generations to adapt and survive in this changing and challenging world. Together, let us unite as one and rise as one. God bless us all. Thank you very much.
Wow. Yeah, I think that's all.
So yun, so yung reason, ayan, nagbababay sila Jay. So yun yung reason kung bakit meron tayong Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week. Of course, to localize yung mga ano ba yung nangyayari dito sa Pilipinas with regards sa ating communities. And we invited yung mga amazing educators and ambassadors natin para at least makita natin paano binabago ni Wakelet yung buhay bilang guro at bilang isang professional. Ayan. And to give us our first speaker, ayan, pakilala mo naman, Kap Glens, ang ating first speaker.
Yan, yes. Syempre, isa siya sa tinitingala din namin sa Microsoft na trainer namin. And at the same time, siya yung parang nanay-nanay namin kasi siya talaga yung kasama namin sa mga journey po namin sa Microsoft. Ayan, ang dami na po niyang na-train, ang dami na po niyang mga naging anak. Okay, so she was our senior trainer of the Line Learning and Development Solutions and a Wakelet ambassador Siya po si Ma'am Imelda D.C. Reyes. Ayan.
Hello, good
Welcome po.
morning. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Kap Mads, Kap Mike, at ang
Good
aking anak.
morning.
Ako sabi nga nila ay dumami ang aking anak sa kaka-training. Long time no see. So I na-miss ko po mag-present dito sa ETU. And kaya pa ba yung huli? I think yung topic natin sa Excel, ano? Medyo matagal
Yes
lang.
po.
So maraming salamat sa opportunity na binigay niyo sa akin to talk about inclusive education. So,
Yes.
sige, simulan na po natin ang ating discussion for today.
Alright, so
I'm
the
sharing my
first
screen
one,
now.
Mel.
Alright, so again, magandang umaga po sa inyo lahat. I'm Emel and I'm here to discuss creating inclusive classroom in secure digital environment. So, teaching over the past year, whether remote, hybrid, or in person, has introduced many challenges and opportunities for educators. One of those opportunities is finding new ways to create inclusive classrooms where our students of all learning abilities have access to learn from anywhere. And with many K to 12 students still learning in remote and hybrid environments, meeting the needs of students and helping them build different skills or life skills has never been more important for us educators. So to create an inclusive learning experience, no matter what the environment, educators need tools to help them quickly access individual students' needs. So tools that can give the teachers insights and at the same time encourage the students' voice, choice, and agency as critical. No? These are options for teachers to monitor and at the same time intervene as student needs and capabilities change. So what will be the learning objectives for our topic? No? So everyone should have access to all educational materials in your classroom. This course will provide information on the importance and creating accessible documents, creating new and revising your old Word, PowerPoint, Excel documents so that they are accessible to everyone. And then number 3 would be how are we going to apply other rules for creating accessible contents to our learners. But first, what is inclusive design? Inclusive design is a methodology that enables and draws on the full range of human diversity with respect to ability, language, culture, gender, age, and other forms of human intervention. Most importantly, this means including and learning from people with a range or with our learners or students with a range of perspectives. And with that, what is accessible document? An accessible document is created to make our documents such as in Word, Excel, PowerPoint, all readable to the blind, low vision, screen reader students, and other types of disability. Because through this, it would be as easy for the learners or the learners with visual impairments to navigate and understand the document content as like us, sighted learners and peers. So inclusive design can be applied to learning along 3 dimensions. So number 1 is recognizing the diversity and uniqueness. This is how we identify and include the needs of the learners. Then number 2, enabling broader beneficial impact. And that is enabling and at the same time promoting yung ating self-knowledge and self-determination as well as with our students. Reason so that they can recognize their own needs with respect to learning experience. And number 3, using inclusive processes and tools so that we can make use of available tools that are inclusive and of course available to the teachers. So what are the different accessible technology that benefits everyone? So these are the following. We have for the visual. So for the visual, we have the colorblind, the low vision, or the blind, the totally blind learners. And then we have the hearing, hard of hearing, and for cognitive, we have learning disabilities. And then, yes, with speech, mobility, and neural. It includes all post-traumatic stress disorder that somehow during the pandemic have some learners have experienced, and also including the obsessive compulsive disorder. So all of this permanent, temporary, or situational impairments, visual, hearing, cognitive, speech, mobility, and neural, should not affect the learning of our students. So in our inclusive classroom, the principles of design, Microsoft has applied the needs of the four foundational pillars of education. And these are reading, writing, math, and communication. So, all of these principles, using Microsoft technologies, we can really create accessible documents. All right, so in this graphic, you can see the accessible technologies to help students with disabilities unlock their full potential by addressing the diversity of needs. Medyo maliit lang sa screen ko, but I can provide the high-resolution picture. So inclusive education in here is a platform that provides opportunities for students with special education needs. So as you can see, support for students with inclusive, personalized, non-stigmatizing tools, starting in the primary graders through graduation. So until college, we can prepare our students to be independent with workforce skills for higher education as they begin their careers. And of course, the knowledge to advocate for the technology and tools needed to be successful and independent in the workplace and life. So as teachers, we should create our document accessible, and of course, we can also teach them how to create the documents accessible to everyone. Okay, so we are now in the second part of our discussion for today, and that is creating accessible document. So what are the usual applications that we are using when we give our lessons to our students? Of course, we are using Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, and Excel. So therefore, our goals here is to create our documents, and we need to focus in the following. We need to identify and include the needs of the learners. That's number one, the needs of the learners. Number two is enabling and promoting self-knowledge and self-determination, as mentioned earlier. And number three, make use of the available tools that are inclusive. So these are the three very important focus of our discussion for today. So let us discuss PowerPoint. As much as we want to make demonstration, maybe we can have a separate discussion for that. So in PowerPoint, these are the at least guidelines to make your presentation accessible to all types of your learners. I have enumerated some of this, like you need to include alternative text with all the visuals. It could be video, picture, graphics, different types of images that you include in your slides. You need to put an alternative text. And reason, if they have low vision and you inputted or you inserted many graphics or pictures in the slides, they wonder, ano kaya yung picture na nilagay ni ma'am? Medyo malabo sa aking paningin. So if you put alternative text, this will describe the picture you inserted in your slides. And we also have make sure slide contents can be read in the order that you intend. When we create a presentation, sometimes we change the layout, and then we go back to the original, which is the title and the content. Sometimes the order of this object, including the picture, what do you call that? The layout where we put the picture, sometimes yung order niya nababago. And if that student is using screen reader will read the object in order you put this in your slides. So we need to make sure that the slides content can be read in that order. And there's a feature in Microsoft PowerPoint that you can actually do that and verify if the order is correct. Now, number 3, we have when creating a new slide, use the built-in slide design. So we had no so much time to discuss all of this, no? But yeah, you can take a picture of this slide and make sure that you apply the different techniques to make your PowerPoint accessible. Okay? And pinaka-importante po dito, I think, is giving your slide a unique title. Sometimes the topics are not fit to one slide, right? So we tend to duplicate the slide and then we just, of course, change the content. So what you can do is maybe you put an additional word of continuation, or maybe you put a number like 1 or 2 and 3, and then you just change the font to size 1 so that it is not visible to the eye of the learners. But the screen readers can use this as a separate slide from the first one. Okay? So let us look at the other application, which is Microsoft Word. So in Microsoft Word, just the same, whenever you input graphics, images, and pictures, include alternate text. And also, remember that color is not the only means of conveying your information. So meaning to say, if you would like to beautify your document, so you apply a different color to your text or to the foreground over a background. So make sure that there is a correct contrast. Make sure to use dark background over light background, or maybe just stay with the white background, the normal Word page color, and then just use the black for the font. And whenever we create table, no, the table of the structure, make sure that we identify the header information so that when the mouse or when the user hover the mouse to the table, it can still read in what row you are reading and in what column the field is the record. Okay? So next, I just included here, instead of using Excel, I decided to use OneNote, because in Microsoft Teams we are using the class notebook. So using your OneNote, you can actually open your Microsoft class notebook, and yeah, you can edit the content of your topics, of your assignment, much easier when you open OneNote. It could be in your browser, it could be in the desktop you have downloaded. So what are the things we need to remember when we create inclusive document in OneNote? So additional would be the size of the font, and then the type of the font we're going to use. So as much as possible, we use the family of the sans serif, no? without the culottes, without the design in the font. Like for example, what are the different type of sans serif? We have the Arial, we have the Hobo, no? And then of course, use the headings and the styles. And aside from that, the correct term for the sections and the pages. So we know that we tend to separate our modules by section, and then inside the section we separate the lessons by pages. So we should give them unique title for each pages. And for audio and video, we make them accessible to visually impaired hearing impaired users. So lagyan din natin sila ng mga captions. Okay? And of course, hindi natin kakalimutan sa Wakelet. How do we make our Wakelet collection inclusive? So pwede ba yon? Since Wakelet is in the browser, how can we make our contents inclusive to all types of learners? We can actually include the alternative text to all our visuals. How? So whenever we create a new collection, before we save that or we click the done, you click on the edit button there, and then you just have to click edit the text or the captions, and you can see here the alt text button. So if you inserted like pictures and you want to describe and you don't want to put just caption below the picture, you might as well insert alternative text. And it's very easy. You just have to tap the image, and then below the image you have the edit image. And then below that, you can add alt text and also description of the image. You can also add meaningful hyperlink text and screen tips. We don't just put the URL. We also describe the description of the website they're going to open and also screen tips. And if you have empty collection, like you just have created a title but you were not able to put some contents to it, might as well remove them first so that when they open your space, they open your profile in Wakelet and you forgot that um, the access is public, so might as well delete all collections which are empty. And yeah, third one is give your spaces and collection unique names. So just as when we insert our slide title in PowerPoint, when we create sections in OneNote, pages, we put unique titles. All right. And also, in Wakelet, have you tried Microsoft Immersive Reader on Wakelet? No? So it allows you to engage the readers of any level in your classroom. This incredible integration with Microsoft helps establish a level playing field for all. So you can use Immersive Reader to bring the text to life in all of your Wakelet collections. You can have it read aloud, grammatically itemize, enlarge it, apply themes, and even translate into over 60 languages. Pretty cool, right? So check out a few ways it can be used in your Wakelet collections. All right, so we are now in the third part of our discussion, which is creating more inclusive classrooms with Microsoft Partner Solutions. So, marami pa po tayo mga pwedeng gamitin na third party in our classroom to include in our Microsoft Teams. So, number one, you can actually create photos and videos using augmented reality to explore and explain what they are learning. So these visualization tools work across the curriculum from kinder through the university. So with this application, the 3D bear, so that's the 3D, no? You see here yung 3 is animated 3 or graphics represented, and then the D, and then plus the bear word. So with the 3D, students learn social and emotional skills like self-awareness, self-management, self-awareness also, and well, I mentioned that already, relationship skills, and also responsible decision making. Okay, so how about the other one? We have here the Bansi. So Bansi is an easy to use content creation tool that empowers also our students to, as well as teachers, to content create, no? To create your content in the different manner. And then number 3, so ito, latest po ito na in-introduce sa Microsoft Teams. You can use this to integrate breaks into your class. We call this as the breakthrough. So breakthrough are just 2 minutes immersive Microsoft or micro breaks powered by our bodies in motion, available in Microsoft Teams. So we don't need to really stand and dance. We just have to move our shoulder, our arms, our hands, and even our head. So this is just you just have to insert 2 minutes to your Microsoft Teams calls. Okay, and we also have the Explore. So Explore provides the K-12 educators a full reading assessment in just 3 to 5 minutes using innovative artificial intelligence and eye tracking technology. So able to access or able to assess silent reading, and its assessment, the students populations who are nonverbal and who have attention challenges benefit from Explore. So with this, we can help our students or our learners to fall through different tracks. Okay, so number number 5. So we have the school day. So our Microsoft Innovative Educator experts out there, alam nila itong school day because we have a premium of the use of school day. So school day wants every student to have a voice and to be equally heard. There is no one size fits all teaching plan, but with school day in Microsoft Teams that you integrate them, educators can more effectively identify students' need and make evidence-based decision by simply getting the students' response to statements like, I can get help from my classmates. So there will be ranges of answers, and to get their answers, the analysis platform will be given to the teacher, to the advisor, or maybe to the guidance counselor of your school. The number 6, we have the squeal. Yan. Squiggle, not the movie we watched in Netflix. So squiggle, students with dyslexia can have a hard time processing written and oral language. So using Squiggle in the classroom can help support these challenges by creating animated videos, using simple images that are easy to consume and retain to the students' minds. Okay? And hindi natin kakalimutan yung application that we are using for almost a year. You can create inclusive classroom with Microsoft Partner Solution number 3. I forgot to change the font of the number 3 there. So, Wakelet unlocks the power of curation, organization, and collaboration. And of course, hindi natin pwedeng kalimutan the power of 6 C's. And that is communication, creativity, critical thinking, curation, collaboration, and the digital citizenship. So let us empower the students and showcase their learning ideas, creativity in all secure digital environment. So through Wakelet's integration with Microsoft Immersive Reader, every student can access text and learning materials so educators can rest assured that everyone in the classroom is included. And yes, in a very secured digital environment. So let us create a secure digital environment. If your learners are concerned about their published work or their online discussions that are being stored in the archive indefinitely, so we know in our Wakelet we can define whether it is public, unlisted, or private. So discussions here are being stored indefinitely. So we might as well consider removing this within a specified time frame to give them peace of mind. So 'di ba may mga pagkakataon gumagawa tayo ng Wakelet collection tapos doon natin pinapasubmit yung output nila. So let us consider removing them para alam nila na yung ginawa nila is considered for that specific time only. So after all, it is a known fact that a vast majority of what's on the internet stays on the internet. So giving them the option to offer feedback, share input, and communicate with other online learners without using their real name may may offer them sense of security they need to actively participate. So we can ask them to just put their nickname instead. And let us also create a warm and inclusive classroom. The type of classroom environment that a teacher creates and encourages can actually increase or decrease a student's ability to learn and feel comfortable as a member of the class. So the classroom environment should do as much as to foster cooperation and acceptance to the teaching methods that we are using. The number 3 is build an inclusive online learning environment. We need to create connections with our students, right? So inclusive and welcoming online learning environment is very helpful. Students notice when a teacher is responsive to our questions and posted assignments. So we might as well make a like button to every collection they added, no? And also we can give them a feedback. So educators should consider offering a regularly scheduled virtual drop-in session to provide a face-to-face question and answer time for our students. Inclusive teaching online means being available to accommodate the needs of online students and even the outside of normal hours, just like 5 to 6, or if our time is 8 to 11, maybe we can stand online after 30 minutes of our time. So if you would like to receive the different resources I use in their presentation, you can actually scan this QR code or open your browser and type the URL or the address I provided in my screen. And let us share in our Twitter, in our social media, our new learning from this morning. It could be about a tool, it could be about your lesson design, or the pedagogical implications from this session. So use the hashtag accessibility, productivity. You can also include Minecraft in your hashtag, because in Minecraft, we can make our students who are not so active in the academic, but in Minecraft, teacher Glenna knows about it, and we can make our students interactive and talagang sasali sila sa ating discussion. And of course, Microsoft Edu. In this learning, you can earn your badge, become a Microsoft Innovative Educator, claim your Microsoft certificates in education.microsoft.com. You either create or sign in, and then just click on the Redeem Achievement Code and enter the code. You can also provide the trainer about any feedback about our discussion for today. So that's it. Thank you for listening. As online learning remains the new normal, it is critical for educators to employ best practices strategies to make this experience inclusive and welcoming for all. Giving careful consideration to students' various learning styles and needs will help create positive experiences even when teaching and learning from a distance. So this is Emel Reyes saying thank you for listening and for the time.
Right. So
Yes, thank you so much po, Ma'am Emel, sa napaka-gandang topic po na talagang napapanahon din talaga, kasi syempre ang iniisip po kasi ng karamihan because of the pandemic, napapag-iwanan natin yung mga ibang mga estudyante natin na may mga special needs nga. And with that topic, sobrang na-appreciate talaga namin yon. Even nung training po natin ng sa Microsoft, diyan ko talaga na-experience yung paggawa na ay dapat pala gawin pala natin.
Sa May upskilling.
Yes, sa May upskilling po.
Like November, December last year.
Yes
That's one
po,
of the topics.
diba? Sobrang doon ko lang na-appreciate na kailangan pala na gawin nating inclusive din yung mga documents natin for them, lalo na kapag sinishare natin siya online.
Yes.
Sir Madge, Sir Mike.
Ayan,
Yeah.
with regards to inclusivity and ano ba yung pinaka-powerful na features na meron si Wakelet? Ayan, nabanggit kanina eh. Parang baka doon sa mga hindi nakarinig kanina. Ano ba ulit yung powerful features na meron si Wakelet that we can say that this tool is very good in terms of inclusivity?
Yes, that is the immersive reader, the incredible integration of Microsoft in Wakelet. Kasi sa immersive reader, pwede mo siyang utusan na i-read aloud instead na babasahin niya by eyes, pwedeng mahiga na lang siya or sumandal, and then just let the immersive reader to read aloud the content of your collection. Kung babasahin mo naman ito, pwede mong i-increase ang size ng text. At yung mga nanonood dyan ng mga Korean TV series, kung gusto yung, paano ba kaya ito sabihin in a Korean language, you can actually change the language of the content of the collection you are reading.
All right.
Wow. Talagang very powerful talaga. At as you mentioned nga, Miss Emel, no, na Microsoft din ang dating kapag nga yung mga features niya ay nakikita mo rin across all the applications ni Microsoft Office 365, lalo na sa
Hindi ka na
Microsoft Teams.
naliligaw.
Yes, hindi ka maliligaw. The familiarity is there. And of course, marami definitely sa ating mga nakakapanood din. And we recognize naman talaga na ang accessibility and inclusivity ng ating mga tools na sinishare natin is a must. And it's essential, lalo na ngayon sa distance learning. And we recognize din na alam natin na marami pa rin mga bata ang kulang pa rin in terms of the access talaga sa technology, the device, the internet connection, and hindi naman agad-agad yan masosolve in an instant. Pagka-click natin or isang snap lang natin ay solve na agad. No, talagang nagtutulungan ng lahat at nakita natin na we are doing everything. Even the companies like Wakelet na talagang masolve kahit yung mga in baby steps. Ito nga mga accessibility issues natin, disparity or digital divide na nararanasan natin ngayon, ay talaga naman lahat naman yan ay mapagtatagumpayan din natin.
Yes.
That's right.
And what's good about Wakelet is that nakikinig siya sa community niya. Di ba? Pag meron tayong mga feedback na talagang makakatulong to improve, nakikinig talaga si Wakelet. Kaya if you have feedbacks that you think na makakapag-improve pa ng features ni Wakelet, don't hesitate kasi nakikinig talaga sila sa atin.
Exactly. At yan naman talaga ang community.
Yeah.
Yes. Ayan. So, sobrang thank you talaga, Ma'am Emel, sa sharing mo po this day. And syempre, may mga aabangan pa po tayo dito sa ating Wakelet Community Weekday 1. At yun nga, pasabog, una pa lang po yun na shinare po ni Ma'am Emel about inclusive
education.
Ayan. Thank you so much po, Mami Emel. And
salamat.
Thank you, ma'am.
Minsanan na ba natin ikupan yung certificate ni Ma'am o i-award na natin ngayon?
Pwede.
Alright. Sige po.
So habang inaantay natin na i-share ni Cap Glens ang certificate na i-award natin as a token, as a way of expressing our appreciation and as we adore, syempre ang ating mommy, ang nanay natin sa Microsoft din natin na training, Miss Emel. Talaga namang thankful po kami sa inyong presence, sa inyong pag-share. Siguro last one na lang ako, no, makaka-request as a parent, siguro include din natin sa mga magulang din na nanonood sa atin, ay ano po ang inyong mapapayo in terms of the accessibility and other features natin sa Wakelet?
Okay. Actually, yung learners natin, sila yung direct na nakaka-access sa mga tools na binibigay ng mga teachers natin, di ba? But there are parents listening right now. You know, when you open the presentation or you open the document, your na binigay ng ating mga teachers, no, you can actually help them realize that they can use different features in this application and to make them understand the contents by using the learning tools, not only immersive reader. Ang dami pa po niyan pag binuksan natin. We can actually set our reading in Microsoft to one focus. You know, Madge, in the physical settings, no, maidagdag ko lang, in the physical settings, itong mga teachers natin, they are actually going one step by another and making sure that our students is actually reading the content and they can read it correctly. And nataalala nyo, gumagamit pa tayo minsan ng ruler to just put the line per line, di ba? And to make sure na parang yung focus ng bata is in that one line only. You know, in learning tools, we can actually do that. So, well, I really hope that we can offer also training, basic training for our parents, no? So that how can they offer these learning materials to our students as well habang gina-guide nila. Kasi wala tayong magagawa eh. Sila yung kasama nila sa bahay ngayon. So might as well give them the opportunity to know the learning tools of Microsoft.
Exactly.
Yes.
Thank you, Miss Mel. At talagang sigurado ko sa ating mga dear parents ay may aabangan pa kayo na ating mga sessions about
Yes, that's right.
digital parenting. Yan. So, let's share na po, Kap Glenn, ang ating certificate.
Yes po. So, do the honors po, Tutor Madge.
Right. So,
Nabasa po.
let me read po the citation. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, DepEd Complex, Meralco Avenue, Pasig City, awards the Certificate of Recognition to Ms. Imelda D.C. Reyes for sharing her valuable or invaluable knowledge as resource speaker during the Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week, conducted by the Information and Communications Technology Services Educational Technology Unit and Wakelet Pilipinas Community, held on the 6th of December 2021, given the 6th day of December 2021 at the DepEd Central Office, Meralco Avenue, Pasig City, Philippines. Signed by the head of the community or the Wakelet community, James B. Davis, our head of EdTech Unit, Mr. Mark Anthony CC, our director for ICTS, Abram Y.C. Abanil, and of course, our undersecretary for administration, Yusek Aleng Del B. Pasqua. Maraming salamat po, Ma'am Imel.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
Salamat
much
po.
po. All right. Ayan. So we're through sa ating half ng ating Community Week Day 1. At syempre, meron pa tayong aabangan na next speaker. Syempre, kilala ko to. Okay. At yung mga shout out po sa lahat ng mga ambassadors natin at saka mga community leaders and members na nasa chat po natin ngayon sa stream na sobrang active po na nag-share po ng mga resources, mga redeem codes para po sa inyong lahat po yan, ino-offer po yan ng ating Wakelet Community Week. Nga po, day 1 pa lang po yan at meron pa po tayong 4 na araw na aabangan. Alright. So, Tutor Madge, Tutor Mike, back to you.
Ayan, Kap Glenn, syempre ipapakilala ko na ang ating susunod na speaker. Hindi pa natin siya kasama ngayon at talaga namang very dynamic ito, napakasipag at talagang nagpursige para sa ating Wakelet Community Week dito sa Philippines. As mentioned nga po, ang Wakelet Community ay kinakandak din sa iba't ibang bansa. So, pakilala ko na, ayan. So, ang ating speaker, our next speaker this morning to discuss about building resilient learning community, walang iba ang ating Master Teacher 2 from Pinagbuhatan High School, SDO Pasig City, ang ating Wakelet Ambassador, ang ating Wakelet Lead sa Pilipinas, Sir Michael D. Morelia. Good morning, Cap. Ay, nandito na pala si Cap.
Ay, ang bilis. Ayan, so nagulat ako, speaker pala ako ngayon. Ayan, so good morning again, Tutor Madge, Cap Madge, and of course, Cap Glens. And thank you very much, Cap, ayan, for inviting me here. Ayan, so first time ko ngayon dito sa DepEd ETU. Ayan, so once again, good morning to everyone, sa aking mga estudyante nakikinig din ngayon. Hello sa inyo. And of course, sa aking mga co-teacher, ayun, bumati kagad ako sa aking mga co-teacher sa Pinagbuhatan High School. And of course, sa SDO Pasig City, good morning to everyone. At syempre sa mga ambassadors na nakatutok sa ating mga chat rooms, sa ating mga comment sections. So hello po at sa lahat ng mga educators and students Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So let me share po my screen. So I'll be using Wakelet po sa aking presentations para makita nyo na aside from the usual na ginagamit natin is pwede natin magamit sa Wakelet for our digital presentation. So sabi nga natin kanina, this is the first ever community week. Ayan, first ever community week. So dati pinapangarap lang namin to, but of course we would like to say thank you sa ating DepEd ETU family and of course sa Microsoft Philippines for having a Wakelet in this platform in this sa ating linggo na to. So kami po ay lubos na nagpapasalamat sa pagkakataon na ibinigay niyo na may pakilala natin at mapakita natin yung journey ng mga ambassadors, ng mga community leaders and users sa Pilipinas. So my topic is about Wakelet. Ayan, nasa na yan? Ayan. So my topic is about building resilient learning community. So Ayan, advice na lang ako mga kap kung sakaling bigla ako mawala sa call. Ayan, medyo mahina ang internet ngayon. Ayan, so again, I'm Mr. Michael Morella from SDO Pasig City. Ayan, so my topic for this morning is about building resilient learning communities. As we all know, ayan, so we started Wakelet Pilipinas last October 2021. Last October of 2020. So we celebrated our first year anniversary last October of 20. Ayan, so nakakatuwa na at first, ayan, nakikishare lang kami. At first, nakikipost lang kami doon sa mga kaganapan sa iba't ibang mga bansa, and of course sa Manchester team, but now we are now having our community week. So congratulations to all. Ayan, so step by step, sabi nga yung mga baby step na ginagawa ng Wakelet community, at makita natin dito yan sa susunod kong mga presentations. And now, Wakelet Philippines is now the third largest Wakelet users in the world. So next to USA and India. And currently we have 60 ambassadors all over the Philippines, in Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. And we have 111 community leaders. And of course, currently we have also 41 Wakelet schools. Kaya sa mga gustong maging part ng community nito, you are very much welcome. We have mentoring programs that would help you leverage your community engagement. So, why Wakelet? Ano ba yung Wakelet na to? Bakit kailangan sumali tayo sa mga ganitong community? So sabi natin, we are living in a world of information overload. Ramdam na ramdam yan ng mga teachers natin, di ba? Napakaraming memos, napakaraming mga webinars, napakaraming mga kaganapan sa loob at labas ng school, di ba? So now, papaano kaya natin ma-organize yung mundo ng mga guro at mundo ng mga estudyante natin? Of course, students are facing unprecedented challenges because of this new normal. We have too many distractions. Diba? Number one na kalaban talaga ng mga teachers pagdating sa pag-aaral ng mga estudyante natin, di ba? Yung mga online games and other social medias na nakaka-affect talaga sa pag-aaral nila. Difficulty remembering facts and figures. Ayan, malaking problema namin yan, especially in social studies, sa math and science, di ba? So talagang kitang-kita natin yung effect ng maraming distractions. And of course, dahil dyan nakakalimutan na natin yung mga important events, yung mga facts and pictures, ang dami pang mga nagkalat ng mga fake news, mga what they call this, the information distractions and historical distortions. Lack of access to right resources, napakadaming mga tools, napakaraming mga informations na available online. Ngayon, nahihirapan yung mga estudyante natin to identify alin ba dito yung legit, alin dito yung fakes, alin ba dito yung mga dapat na magamit sa kanilang pag-aaral. And of course, with this, meron tayong disorganization and feeling overwhelmed sa dami ng mga informations na yan. At naguguluhan ng mga estudyante, lalo na ngayon na aside from sa mga online resources, online videos na ginagamit nila teachers, meron pa rin tayong mga tinatawag na mga modules. So paano natin kaya mako-create itong mga modules at mga learning activities na yon? Ano yung best tools na pwede nating magamit? And for the teacher side naman, ito yung mga challenges natin in this new normal. Lack of time for planning, for delivery of learning resources. Ayan, paano ba natin ma-organize yung napakadami mga links, di ba? Ang daming mga GCs, ang daming mga links, ang hirap mag-backread. And most of the resources are online. So paano kaya natin yan mas mapapadali, mas ma-organize at may bibigay natin ng mas maayos yung mga resources na to. Too much paperwork. Ayan, siguro nagkantakulaba na sa mata yung maraming mga teachers natin, tumataas na talaga yung mga grado natin sa dami ng mga paperworks natin. At minsan, kapag naghahanap pa na tayo ng mga MOVs, ng mga important documents, hindi na natin alam kung saan natin hahanapin. And worse, kapag nagloko pa yung ating mga laptops, sa dami nating ginagawa, di ba? Worst niyan is yung mga files natin nandun sa drive, so nahihirapan na tayong ma-access nito. And of course, balancing the diverse students' need. Iba-iba yung mga students natin, di ba? Iba-iba yung capabilities at mga needs nila. Madalas, nagme-message yung mga bata, sasabihin sa'yo, Sir, ano po ulit yung assignment natin? Sir, ano po ulit yung modules na di-discuss? Sir, ano po yung panonoorin natin? Sir, ano po yung mga learning activities? Something like that. Sir, ano po yung mga kailangan kong ipasa? Yan yung madalas nating nare-receive na mga messages both parents and student. And of course, meron pa tayong mga nasa taas na nanghihingi rin sa atin ng mga iba't ibang mga datas. And last is the lack of parental support. So what's good thing about this EdTech tool is that, sabi nga kanina, inclusive, accessible, and syempre, yung mga kinakailangan nating support, especially sa mga magulang, mas magiging accessible na rin yung mga kinakailangang malaman ng mga magulang with the use of this platform. So sabi dito, traditional teaching solution have not been able to address these challenges. So nung face-to-face tayo, ang dami nating nararanasang problema at biglang wow, lumabas ulit sila. Diba? Mas na doble yung mga naging problema na yan. And syempre, napakadaming mga tools, EdTech tools na ginagamit natin, both libre at may mga freemium accounts. And these are some of the problems or challenges na nakikita natin, na experience natin with the use of those platforms to focus on admin and engaging, di ba, napaka-dull, to have text heavy, complicated gamitin, di ba, outdated tech, difficult user interface, hindi siya user-friendly, bad UX, clunky, and out of touch with the culture of students and teachers. So, ito yung mga ilan sa mga challenges na binigyan kasagutan ni Wakelet. So, sabi dito, Wakelet is better for collaborations between students. So, the student don't need account. Hindi na kailangan gumawa pa ng student account to access this platform. Kagaya din ng mga parents natin, mas madali na para sa mga parents, teachers, and students to collaborate together with the admin with this platform. Kasi nga kahit walang account, magagamit or ma-access nila yung mga informations or collections na nasa loob nito. Faster and easier information exchange. Since naka-upload ito online, mas madali yung pag-exchange ng mga information. It can also improve our first 21st century digital skills for your students, yung nabanggit kanina ni Cap Email, yung ating 6 C's. Ayan. And enhance the sharing of resources across district, teachers, students, parents, and administration. So, hindi kailangan ng account para ma-access yung mga sinishare na mga resources. It can improve student engagement and performance, may immersive reader, and yung mga favorite applications natin can be integrated in this platform. It can enrich communications between teachers, students, and parents. It can empower digital citizenship and independent learning. Ayan. And streamline the curriculum delivery. Ayan. Ano pa yung mga good features ni Wakelet? We can copy and paste links to any multimedia account. So, if you are into curations, ayan, so lahat ng mga links na available online, it's either video, photo, links, or online resources, you can add that doon sa mga collections natin sa loob ng Wakelet. You can also add contents like infographics, notes, Flipgrid videos. Ayan, so bukas meron tayong talks about Flipgrid videos. And yung mga PDF files like yung mga portfolio natin, yung ating mga modules, we can curate yung mga modules natin quarterly o yung pangbuong taon para isang sendan na lang ng links sa mga teachers natin, sa mga students natin, or sa parents. We can also share and collaborate with students and teachers and parents, nabanggit na kanina. And of course, pinoproteksyonan din natin yung ating mga personal content, di ba? So, meron siyang nabanggit kanina ni Ma'am Imelda na ang maganda kay Wakelet is that we can set the setting into private. If you think that collections is for personal use, hindi siya for public consumption, so you can set that in a private. And if you think for that specific person lang or group of students lang yung collections na gagawin mo, you can set it into unlisted. And meron siyang, it's an easy access to create. If you are hard time having creating a website, you can use Wakelet as your personal branding website or professional website. Ayan, so ito nabanggit na natin to sa iba't ibang mga talks natin. So we can share collections with our students in just 2 clicks. We can invite students to collaborate and add their own content. So pwedeng magamit ito ng mga teachers for their exit assessment, or pwede na itong magamit sa kanilang mga collaboration. You can spark questions and the student can add contents. They can answer the questions and they can add different contents sa loob mismo ng Wakelet. It can be a multiple use cases across the school, multiple layouts. Yan. So sa mga susunod na araw, ide-demo sa atin ng mga teachers, ng mga invited speakers natin, yung ilan sa mga magagandang features na meron si Wakelet. If you have now your websites in school, pwede mo magamit yan pwede mong ma-embed yung mga collections na ginawa mo sa loob ng Wakelet dun sa mga existing website and LMS. At syempre, it's rich and colorful, engaging interface. So, hindi siya dull. Talagang very interactive yung makikita natin sa loob ng Wakelet. At syempre, bukod sa Wakelet, for sure, marami pa tayong ginagamit ng mga EdTech tools na favorite natin. Lalo na ngayong pandemic, like the Flipgrid. Flipgrid is good for video responses. Ayan. So, meron tayong integration sa Flipgrid. We have the Clever, the Moodle. So, we can use the collection dun sa ating Moodles. Of course, yung ating favorite na Microsoft Office 365. Pwede nating ipasok yung mga content natin in Word, PowerPoint, in Excel, in OneDrive. Pwede mo siyang ilagay lahat dito sa loob ng Wakelet. At pwede si Wakelet ipasok mismo sa loob ng Microsoft Teams or sa loob ng OneNote. We can also have the Google Drive and Google Classroom. Ayan. At syempre, yung mga naiisip nyo kanina ng mga favorite applications like the CISO, in portfolio making, the SMORE, in creating a newsletter in Padlet. If you are using Padlet, this is good for collaboration. If you are using HyperDocs in terms of the lesson plannings, or using the Drive and email for the sharing of resources, and Wix for teacher microsite or website. So lahat yan ay kayang magawa sa loob ng Wakelet. So ganun ka-powerful si Wakelet. So hindi mo na kailangan pa ng maraming mga applications kasi lahat yan ay magagawa natin sa loob ng Wakelet. And what's good thing about this application is that it is accessible cross-device. So any device, it's either tablet, laptop, or mobile phone. So you can download the applications in your mobile phone or in your tablets. Available siya sa iOS and Android phones. But if you are using your laptop and desktop, you don't need to download the apps. Just go to the website. And safe and secure. So gaano siya ka-safe and secure? Ayan, sabi natin, compliant siya sa mga international privacy setting na yan. So, very compliant. And sa Pilipinas, we requested sa Microsoft Manchester ng ating parental consents para sa terms and agreement niya. So, very safe siya. So, before we use Wakelet in our classroom, so maybe sa mga teachers na nakikinig ngayon, so you can go to our Facebook group, naka-upload dun yung ating parental consent. So, para once you start your journey now, using Wakelet in your teaching and learning, so you can have this parental consent na pwede nyo ibigay at papirmahan sa mga parents natin. Yeah, so sabi nga dito, Wakelet is a complete, versatile learning environment that educators love teaching with, the students love learning with. Again, Wakelet is free, unlimited, safe, and motivating. So wala po tayong freemium account. So libre po itong nagagamit ng mga users, ng mga teachers and educators. So very safe po siya kasi walang mga branding, walang mga advertisement na bigla na lang lilitaw sa inyong mga mobile phone o sa mga devices niyo. Kaya very safe itong platforms ito, walang lumalabas na mga ads. Ayan, so Wakelet is also good for education, and that's why we are offering you this platform. So tignan natin, ano ba yung mga ino-offer ni Wakelet in terms of education?
Welcome to Wakelet. Wakelet is a free-to-use platform that educators from all over the world are using to create these amazing collections of resources they can then share with their students and their learning communities. You can also create these amazing living, breathing spaces where you can invite your students to collaborate, work together, and unlock those really special and memorable learning outcomes.
Now, most educators decide to use Wakelet as a way of saving links and then presenting them. But you can get way more creative than that. You can save photos, videos, and even social media content. And you can then put them into really visually engaging collections. These are then perfectly organized, ready to share out with students, teachers, or even your PLN. It's as easy as that.
Now, you can use Wakelet to engage your students in many ways.
Whether that's group projects, interactive lesson plans, portfolios, research assignments,
or very simply just saving and sharing resources with your class. And remember, the Wakelet team and the entire Wakelet community are here for you every step of the way.
Head to learn.wakelet.com to discover more.
Okay, so if you are starting your journey and you want to bring your immersive learning experience, just go to learn.wakelet.com. Just sign up for free. Pwedeng sa mga estudyante nyo, pwedeng hindi na mag-sign up ang mga estudyante if your purpose is for collaboration or sharing the content. So, sign up now. It's free. Again, wala po itong bayad. Libreng-libre po ito. Wala po itong freemium account. Magagamit natin in creating newsletter, lesson plan, group project, research assignment, portfolio making, and of course, yung ating mga reading list. Ayan. So, ano pa? Ayan. So, syempre, very limited lang yung time natin, di ba? So, usually 4 hours. Baka iba sa inyo sawang-sawa na sa napakadami mga webinars natin. So just that's why we plan this webinar, this week-long webinar. 2 hours lang po siya para at least magawa pa rin natin yung mga ibang bagay na kailangan nating tapusin. But for sustainability, ayan, for continuous professional learning and learning network, ayan, meron po tayong Wakelet Training Center that you can go to. Ayan, so meron po tayong training center. Yan. So Wakelet ay merong regular na ibinibigay ng mga Wakelet webinars. Yan. You can follow them in their social media account para dun sa mga latest updates dun sa kanilang mga webinar sessions. So just sign up again. Make sure naka-sign up na kayo dito sa ating Wakelet community. Just go to Wakelet Training Center. So we have Wakelet webinars. We also have Wakelet templates that you can go through if you are thinking of paano ko ba makakagawa ng lesson plan, ng portfolio. So meron tayo mga sample templates that you can go to. And of course, ito yung isa sa mga partnership ni Microsoft, yung meron tayong MEC courses, the Microsoft Educator Center course. Ayan, so lahat ng yung mga basic na kailangan yung malaman with regards to Wakelet, pwede kayong mag-take ng course dyan. After watching the videos and reading some readings, and then you can take a, I think 10-item quiz, and then after passing the quiz with 80%, you will receive your certificate galing kay Microsoft. Ayan, so yan, ano pa? Yes. And of course, syempre,
hello everyone, James from Wakelet here, which makes
kung marami na kayong mga naatinan sa mga avid viewers and avid very active, proactive members ng Wakelet community, maybe this is the right time na para mag-take na kayo ng inyong Wakelet Educator Certified course. So panoorin natin itong si James.
exciting news. The official Wakelet certified course is out now. And we've worked alongside our good friend and Wakelet ambassador, Christina Holzweiss, to create a bespoke online course designed to help you learn about the art of curation, become a Wakelet Pro, and help introduce Wakelet to your PLN. At Wakelet, we are super passionate about your professional development and helping you get the most out of the Wakelet platform. So go ahead, take the course, become officially certified, and show off your new badge and certificate with the world. Head to the link in the post to become a Wakelet Pro today.
Ayan, so meron tayong I think parang 40 sa ilan ba yun? Parang 54 items na quiz. Ayan, so pwede kayong mag-take. Ayan, so after nyo mag-take ng quiz, but make sure na bago kayo mag-take ng quiz is nabasa nyo muna yung ating mga yung mga contents na kailangan nyong malaman dun sa mga basic ni Wakelet. Just go to Wakelet certified course in this space. Ayan. Meron tayong 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Meron tayong 5 sections about the basic of Wakelet, on how to organize and share the content, the collaborations about the student program, and of course, using Wakelet in different with others. So after reading this, after reading and watching the videos, about Wakelet, you can take the test. Very easy lang po ito once. Basta make sure lang na nabasa nyo. And at least you have to get at least 40 items or 45 items to get your certificate as a Wakelet certified educator. Again, libre po ito. Wala po itong bayad. Just go to wakelet.com/@Wakelet certified course. Ayan. Mag-take na kayo after nyo once na makapasa po kayo, don't hesitate to share in our social media account your badge or your certificate para at least, di ba, maipagmalaki natin that finally we are now a certified educator. And what's next? Ayan, ito yung sinasabi natin kanina, the riding the Wakelet wave in Microsoft Educator Center. So sa mga hindi pa po nakakapag-take ng course na ito sa ating Educator Center, make sure you have your accounts in Microsoft Educator Centers and just go to this site. Ayan, 1 hour lang po ito. So pwede nyo na po nga i-take after this. Pwede nyo po i-take to and then you can take the test, the 10-item quiz, and then after passing the 80%, you will get your certificate signed by Mr. Anthony Salcito, the Microsoft Vice President Worldwide Education. And syempre, ito pa, meron pa tayong Wakelet Professional Development sa loob ng Wakelet natin. Ayan, you can again just go to wakelet.com/@wakeletpd at dito nyo po makikita, dito nyo ma-access yung iba't ibang mga sessions na meron sa Wakelet about the masterclass, ayan, yung mga webinars conducted. So pwede nyo balikan yan, especially now that malapit na yung ating vacations. Ayan, so pwede kayong for continuous professional learning development. Ayan, pwede nyo pong balikan yung mga magaganda nilang mga topics dito about mastering the basic, transforming your teacher, students on Wakelet, student impact, and back to school sessions. Yan po yung ating Wakelet Professional Development. Okay, what else? Ayan, so mapapansin nyo talaga very sustainable. May mga sustainable program. So you see Wakelet both for teachers and student. And last is the Wakelet Academy. So you can also have these sessions. May mga sessions din po dito. And readings na pwede nyong basahin, panoorin. Yan. Yan. So ito po yung may mga sessions po dito para at least, di ba, kumpleto na yung alam natin. So right now, meron tayong 6 na lessons na available dito sa Wakelet Academy. So paunti-unti, di ba, para ma-master talaga natin si Wakelet. So ganun kamahal ni Wakelet ang ating mga educators and students. Talagang bubugbugin tayo, di ba? Pupunuin tayo, liklik, umaapaw ng mga resources and professional development. At syempre, gusto natin naman na ma-localize sa Pilipinas. You want to localize those professional webinars and trainings conducted by the Manchester team. So in the Philippines, we have these national webinars. We conducted national webinars. So sa mga hindi naka-attend, kailan ba nag-start yung ating journey ng Wakelet Pilipinas? So last September 5, nung launching ng World Teachers Month celebrations, last September 5, 2020, we had our very first national webinar entitled Web 4.0. This is in partnership with Microsoft Philippines and DepEd EdTech Unit. So yan yung first national webinar natin na ginanap sa DepEd EdTech Unit together with may co-ambassador Ma'am Jade April Agang-Agang from Davao City. Ayan. So pwede niyong balikan yung session. I think nasa DepEd ETU page pa rin siya. So pwede niyong balikan yung sessions natin dyan. But of course, may mga bagong updates na rin tayo. At yan, so when we relaunch yung ating MyTech Talk, ayan, so yung first salvo ng MyTech Talk natin, so we also conducted a webinar last January 30, 2021. So surfing the 5 C's using Wakelet. Again, ano po yung 5 C's natin? Paki-chat naman dyan sa mga students na nakikinig ngayon. Ayan, kung natatandaan nyo pa kung ano yung 5 essential skills natin, paki-type naman dyan sa ating chat box. Ayan. That's our second engagement with the national webinar. And third, ayan, so we are very lucky kasi na-invite natin, nakasama natin sa session natin. Ito yung relaunch ng Wakelet sa Pilipinas, the Getting Started with Wakelet with no less than our Wakelet Community Head, Mr. James Davis, at kasama rin natin si Boss, ang ating CEO and founder, si Jamil Khalil. Ayan. So madaling araw talagang nagpuyat sila para lang sa mga Filipino educator. That was last May 1 of 2021. And we formally launched the Wakelet Spaces. And yung last sessions natin for Wakelet in DepEd ETU is yung during the MyTech Talks, kung saan we presented in creating your professional portfolio. Sabi nga natin, one of the best app in creating our personal or professional portfolio is using Wakelet. So you can check out yung ating mga collections ng mga ambassadors natin all over the Philippines, kung gaano kaganda. And of course, sa Friday, ayan, abangan nyo sa Friday kasi may magto-talk sa atin with regards sa paggawa ng professional portfolio. Napakaganda ng kanyang mga collections sa kanyang portfolio. And syempre, since lumalaki na rin ang pamilya natin sa Wakelet, ayan, so yung ating mga ambassadors all over the Philippines are having yung kanilang mga sessions in region, division, district, and school. Ayan, on Thursday, ayan, magpe-present yung dalawang ambassadors natin nung kanilang journey naman dun sa mga webinar series nila. Ayan, for us in the Philippines, sabi nga natin, kailan nga ulit? Paki-type sa ating chat box, kailan yung founding anniversary ng Wakelet Pilipinas. Ayan. So again, yung ating founding anniversary was October 20 of 2020. Ayan po yung ating founding anniversary. Ayan. So now, sabi natin, Wakelet is not just an application. This is not just for teaching and learning. So we can leverage our performance, our engagement and involvement in this community so you can be part of this community. Huwag niyo pong kalimutan na maging part nito. So you can be a Wakelet member. Ayan, you can be a Wakelet community leader. Ayan. So but make sure na maging member muna kayo bago kayo maging community leader. And after that, ayan, if you feel na gusto niyo rin mag-share ng mga good news and updates with regards sa Wakelet, maging bahagi kayo ng napakasayang pamilya namin. So you can apply as a Wakelet ambassador. So nagbibigay po kami ng mga mentoring sa mga leaders and community members na gusto maging bahagi ng Wakelet ambassadors. You know, napakadami ng mga educators natin at hindi kaya ng 60 ambassadors na makater lahat ng schools, ang lahat ng mga educators and students natin. So we're looking for more friends, expert na maging bahagi ng pamilya natin. Ayan, sa Pilipinas, ayan, kung hindi pa po kayo member, we grow bigger and bigger na. Ayan, so we started for ilan lang ang mga ambassador that time, pero now lumalaki na po yung pamilya natin. So sa mga educators po, meron po tayong private group. You can part of this private group, the Wakelet Philippines. So join po kayo dyan. And then this is for all naman po yung ating Wakelet Pilipinas. Ayan po, Wakelet Pilipinas. Ito naman is a page for all. This is a public page. So yung mga students natin, yung mga user, mga friends, you can invite them para doon sa mga iba't ibang mga opportunities and updates natin sa Wakelet Pilipinas. Ayan. So last year, we conducted our very first Wakelet Pilipinas webinar series, the Exploring the 5 Cs with Wakelet. So kaway-kaway sa mga naka-attend ng ating Getting Started with Creativity, Unleashing Potential with Collaboration, Immersive Learning with Critical Thinking, and Thriving Tribes through Communication. And syempre, gusto natin ma-updates doon sa mga hacks, sa mga tricks and upskilling about sa Wakelet Philippines. Yan, yung mga technical sides ni Wakelet. So we conducted our WhatsApp Philippines live sessions. So we had our first sessions last February 13 of 2021 hanggang sa naging I think this is every second and fourth Saturday of the month. Ayan po yung ating mga sessions. And nag-rebrand po tayo, ni-relaunch po natin ito last, I think that's October 23, birthday. Ayan, nung birthday ko po, nag-relaunch po kami ng bagong setup ng WhatsApp Philippines. Ang head po natin dito ay, ang head po ng program natin ito ay si Sir Richard Vidal from Malabon City. Hello, Cap. Ayan po. At syempre, dahil iba-iba yung pamamaraan ng paggamit natin ng Wakelet, and we want to showcase yung mga magagandang paggamit ng mga users, ambassadors, and community leaders natin. So we launched naman this Fuse or Filipino Educators Wakelet Showcase. So right now, meron na po tayong dalawang recorded sessions. May dalawa na po tayong na-conduct na programs. First is last October 16. Ayan, and November 13. So pwede nyo pong balikan para makapagbigay na magaganda kasi yung mga sessions nila. So it's all about personal branding and professional use of Wakelet. So pwede nyo pong balikan yung mga sessions na ito sa ating Wakelet Pilipinas. So may recorded sessions po tayo. And yung next sessions po natin for WhatsApp Philippines and Fuse ay next year. So abangan nyo yung next year yung ating mga inihandang mga bagong sessions. And now, sabi natin, sino ba yung puso? Sino ba yung mga veins, mga superhumans natin? So, kung nasaan man ngayon yung Wakelet Pilipinas because of these ambassador na talagang nagdodoble sikap sila. They train teachers, school district and division, even regions at their own expense, diba? So they spend time, energies, and their expertise para at least magamit natin itong napakagandang platform. So let me present to you yung ating mga Wakelet ambassadors. So we have now 60 ambassadors. So first, of course, our first ambassador from Davao City, Sir Daniel Timbal. Our second ambassador is Sir Mark William Dostilla, and yours truly, the ambassadors from Pasig City. So kami po yung naging convener ng Wakelet Philippines at first. Ayan. So that was October 10 of 2020. Ayan. So we have the second wave. Ma'am Serena Galoy, Ma'am Sir Roland, Ma'am Emel, Sir Almark, Ma'am Rhoda, and Sir Ronald. And then we have the 23rd wave of ambassadors, Ma'am Sherry and Ma'am Ursuline. 24th wave of ambassadors, Sir Dennis, Ma'am Sheila, Sir Anthony. 25th wave, we have Sir Janelle, Ma'am Heidi, and Sir Elmer. And 26th wave, we have Ma'am Charisse and Sir Nestor. 27th wave, Sir Robin, Sir Richard, and Sir Mark. And 28th wave, ito isa sa pinakamarami talagang maraming batch. Ma'am Jamie, Ma'am Glens, of course, hello Ma'am Glens. Ma'am Jenny Lou na ngayon ay nasa US na. Ma'am Rhoda, Sir Edward, Sir Jomel, of course si Cap, Mark Anthony Hamizal, and Sir Arvin. Sila po yung ating 28th wave. 29, hello to Sir Buenabino, Sir Arturo, Sir Locardo, and Sir Romel from Pasig din. And 30th, Sir Mark Edward, Jade April, Dennis, Sir Carl, Sir Victor, and Sir Wilfredo. 31st, Sir Henry, Cap Sarah Jane, Sir Alvin, Cap Kate, Relnel, and of course, Sheila. Ito po yung mga bago nating ambassador. Ma'am Maria, Ma'am Reynalyn, Catherine, Michelle, Aldrin, RJ, Maurice, and yung last ambassadors natin is Sir Alon, Ma'am Alona, Sir Edwin, Ma'am May, hello po. Sir Mark Anthony Papa, ayan, dumadami na rin sila sa EdTech Unit. Sir Joel, Sir Richard Biglete from Bulacan, and of course, Sir Joseph Gabriel. So sila po, as of now, meron na po tayong 60 Wakelet ambassadors na nakakalat sa buong Pilipinas. Again, sa mga community leaders at mga users na gustong maging bahagi ng ating masayang pamilya, just PM us. Ayan, meron po tayong mga mentoring programs para sa inyo. At ngayon ay meron na rin po tayong ilang schools, 40 schools. Ayan, meron na po tayong mga Wakelet schools. Panoorin po natin ito.
We now go live to our global education correspondent who brings us an exciting new update. Over to you, Tejas. Thanks, Tejas. This is Justin. Wakelet now globally launched their schools program. Now you can bring the power of curation, organization, and collaboration to your entire school community. Begin your journey on the program. Who knows? Maybe you can make the official Wakelet School Showcase. Thanks, Tejas. That's everything from us here at the Wakelet World Exclusive. Stay classy, Wakelet Wave community.
Ayan, so you can also apply as a Wakelet School program. Ayan po, just go to wakelet.com. Just type in your browser the Wakelet School program para po makapag-apply kayo as a Wakelet School. Ayan, may mga exciting mga freebies, and of course, ang pinakabago po, next year ay ilalabas na rin po ang Wakelet Showcase School. Ayan po. So next year po ilalabas siya. And congratulations sa ating mga Wakelet School. We have the 4th wave, 5th wave, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th wave, 12th. Yun po yung ating mga Wakelet schools na meron ngayon sa Pilipinas. At syempre, meron tayong store din para sa ating mga estudyante, yung Wakelet Student Ambassadors Program. Ayan, so on Thursday, meron po tayong specific sessions for the Student Ambassadors Program. So pwede nyo pong panoorin nyo po at don't forget po yung ating Thursday sessions. I-discuss po doon yung mga tips and tricks at yung mga best practices po natin for the Student Ambassadors Program. And ayan, so bago ko makalimutan, so share to us your kwentong Wakelet. Ano po yun yung kwentong Wakelet? Ayan, share to us. Ayan, so post in your social media account, in Twitter or in Facebook. Just don't forget to put a hashtag Wakelet Pilipinas, Wakelet PH Community Week, and Wakelet Wave. So para po makita namin, and mamimili po kami ng 3 mga magagandang posts every day, and then we will announce the winners on Friday. Again, don't forget to put a hashtag sa ating kwentong Wakelet, yung Wakelet Pilipinas, Wakelet Community Week, at Wakelet Wave. Ayun po.
Alright, thank you so much, Sir Mike. Sa napaka-comprehensive naman talaga na introduction mo regarding sa Wakelet at sa Wakelet Pilipinas nga, sa naging journey ng community natin. Grabe. Sobrang dami na rin pala natin nagagawa dito sa Wakelet Pilipinas Community.
Yes, Kap Glens, and very evident talaga yung pagtutulungan at the same time yung babayanihan ng ating mga Wakelet ambassadors and of course ng ating mga teachers to showcase this amazing application called Wakelet. And yun nga, no, si Kap Mike ay tinur din tayo sa office ng Wakelet at ang say mukhang parang alam mo talaga Kap Glens, ano, kapag mga tech company ay talagang parang naglalaro lang sila or mayroong mga electric bike or may yung office na very welcoming at talagang nakakabata kapag ikaw ay nasa isang tech company. Anong masasabi mo doon, Kap Glens?
Ay, syempre kung ako yan, gustong-gusto ko pa yan. So, kung ako yon, syempre sobrang gusto ko yung ganun. And with the Wakelet community that we have here in the Philippines naman talaga, sobrang approachable ng mga kasama natin dito, especially our ambassadors, our community leaders, and so with our members na nag-share naman talaga ng kanilang mga resources para sa mga lock sessions po ninyo at kung paano maging part ng community ito. Sobrang hanapin nyo lang po sila sa ating community at i-approach nyo po sila, tutulungan po nila kayo sa mga kailangan ninyo sa inyong mga klase.
Yes, talaga namang we look forward din, Kap Glens and Kap Mike, na in the near future din ay meron talaga tayo sa ating DepEd na parang IT na ganong environment na talagang ang saya-sayang magtrabaho na pati mga learners natin, they have the chance na maging intern o maging part nitong organization talaga natin sa DepEd, and even sa ating mga schools may mga station talaga na they can sit down, may couch, they can open their laptop or they have the access sa internet na mabilis at magandang internet connection. They can use tablets and they can move around. So talagang na-imagine ko yung school of the future. And talagang thank you, Kap Mike, dun sa pag-share sa atin.
Ayan, so parang sa ngayon that we are now in the pandemic, nakita natin talaga yung powerful use ng technologies, di ba? And we're thinking of a system na talagang makakatulong para mas mapadali yung trabaho at maging efficient and effective yung use ng mga technologies na ito. And we're talagang in-offer namin si Wakelet for that. Kasi nga libre, di ba? Libre siya, unlimited, at very safe for both teachers and students.
Yes, yes, yes. And yun nga, sana nga po matapos na talaga tong pandemyang to at yun nga bumalik na po talaga tayo sa dati at magawa natin tong mga future plans natin, Tutor Match, Tutor Mike, na yun nga makagawa talaga tayo ng community na meron isang lugar wherein yun nga parang magawa din natin itong mga to. Okay. Ayan. So thank you so much Sir Mike sa yung session for today. Siyempre alam natin na very minimal nga yung oras natin with this Community Week Day 1. And Tutor Madge, yan, i-share ko na po yung ating token sa ating speaker for today.
Yes, Kap Glens and Kap Mike, as a way of showing our appreciation muli sa iyong effort, sa iyong pag-share sa atin ngayong umaga, sa iyong pag-lead ng ating Wakelet community dito sa Philippines, ay hayaan mong basahin ko ang ating certificate na ihandog para sa iyo. Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, DepEd Complex, Meralco Avenue, Pasig City, awards the Certificate of Recognition to Mr. Michael D. Morelia for sharing his invaluable knowledge as resource speaker during the Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week, conducted by the Information and Communications Technology Services, Educational Technology Unit, and Wakelet Pilipinas Community, held on the 6th of December 2021, and given this 6th of December 2021 at the DepEd Central Office, Meralco Avenue, Pasig City, Philippines, signed by the head of the community of Wakelet, Sir James B. Davis, the head of our EdTech Unit, Mr. Mark Anthony C.C., our ICTS Director for Abram Y.C. Abanil, and of course our Undersecretary for Administration, USEC Alain Del B. Pascua. Maraming salamat and congratulations, Kap Mike.
Thank you very much, Kap.
Alright. So, syempre, for announcement, mag-a-announce na rin pala ako, Kuya Madge and Tutor Mike. Okay? So, para po sa lahat ng manonood po ngayon para sa ating day 1. So, meron po tayong pre-test. Ito po yung link nakikita nyo po sa screen. So, you just go to https://wakelet-community-week-pre-test. So, meron po tayong pre-test and at the end of this week nga po, magkakaroon po tayo ng post-test para po makuha ninyo yung inyong Certificate of Recognition na makukuha po sa ating PDLMS. But, yun nga, sabi ko nga po kanina at sabi namin lagi-lagi na everyday naman na meron po tayong session po dito sa Educational Technology Unit, lahat po ng course natin. Pwede nyo po yan balikan sa ating PDLMS. Ayan, asynchronously. So you just go to training.deped.gov.ph and then go to Microsoft Courses at makikita nyo po doon lahat ng mga courses na nagawa po namin under Microsoft. Alright, so yan po yung ating pre-test. Paki-screenshot na lang po yung ating pre-test and syempre, meron din po tayong tinatawag na ito, yung ating evaluation link pala, Tutor Madge and Tutor Mike. So, ito po, syempre, gustong-gusto din po namin malaman yung mga feedbacks po ninyo sa mga sessions namin at kung ano pa yung mga gusto po ninyong i-share namin sa mga susunod na sessions po dito sa EdTech. And kindly just go to https://tinyurl.com/wakelet week day 1. Okay, and you can also scan the QR code presented on the screen. Ayan, so yan po yung ating evaluation link for this day. So unfortunately, medyo mahina po or may problema, may technical difficulties lang po ang ating PDLMS ngayon. So hindi pa po siya accessible, but definitely within the day, I hope maayos po yung technical difficulties natin dyan, and ma-access nyo rin po at makukuha nyo rin po yung inyong mga certificate of participation basta po pumasa po kayo sa ating quiz. Okay.
Yes,
so, any
Kap.
announcement pa po?
At talagang alam ko namang hindi mo kami papahirapan dun sa quiz na ginawa mo, Kap.
5 items lang po yun. So, okay, madali lang po yun for as long as yun nga, tumutok po kayo sa sessions po this day. And ganun din po ang mangyayari all throughout this week. So, meron po tayong mga quizzes po bago po makuha yung ating certificate of participation. But we also encourage our participants, audience po this day na sana po kung ano po yung mga experiences po ninyo ngayong araw na to, pwede po siguro i-share po ninyo yung inyong mga screenshots, yan, mga selfies na nanonood po sa session today, and use our official hashtag. Ano ba yung official hashtag natin, Tutor Mike?
Ayan, ang ating pong official hashtag number 1 is hashtag Wakelet Pilipinas, Wakelet PH Community Week, at yung ating Wakelet, ano ba yun? Wakelet Waves, nakalimutan ka agad. Ayan, Wakelet Wave. Tatlo po, Wakelet Pilipinas, Wakelet PH Community Week, at Wakelet Waves. Ayan po, i-share nyo po sa amin yung inyong mga kwentong Wakelet. Ayan, so at magbibigay po kami ng mga exciting prizes at the end of the weeks. On Friday, we will announce po yung mga winners natin na makakatanggap ng mga swags galing sa Manchester team.
Yes. So,
wow.
Napaka exciting talaga yan kasi 'di ba napaka yun nga, yung community natin yan. Syempre, yung appreciation niya sa ating mga audience and at the same time sa mga future members natin, ayan, i-share din po nila yung mga ito sa inyo by syempre sharing yung mga experiences po ninyo while using the application, and at the same time paano nyo po kami suportahan po ngayon dito sa ating Wakelet community. So just use yung ating mga official hashtags.
Ayan, Kap, baka makalimutan ko, we're inviting everyone also to record yung kaninang umaga pa pala, yung kanina doon sa ating opening, yung kanilang hello, mabuhay. Ayan, so mag-record din po kayo, share to us para tomorrow morning, yun po yung ating i-share. Again, 15 seconds po, maximum of 15-second video. Mag-video po kayo, naka-landscape using just your mobile phone. Walang editing, raw videos lang po. It's either sa school nyo or kung saan mang location kayo sa Pilipinas. So share to us kung nasaan man kayong lupalop ng Pilipinas. At para bukas, hanggang 5 p.m. po, antayin po namin hanggang 5 p.m. yung mga i-share natin bukas ng umaga. Ayun po.
Yes. And syempre, meron po tayong, yun nga, ano ba yung maaabangan pa po bukas? Ayan, share po natin. Okay, so ito, since ngayon po yung opening program natin, tomorrow we will be having the App Smashing with Wakelet nga po, with Sir Roland Lorenzo, Sir Ruben, Arturo De Leon, Daniel C. Timbal, and Sheila May Malesido. And sa Wednesday po, magkakaroon tayo ng mga best practices while using the application. And on Thursday, we will be having the community program showcases. And syempre, on the 10th day, we will have our closing program. And syempre, invited din po at makakasama po natin sina Miss Ba, ayan, si Ana, ayan, and yung mga international partners po talaga natin. Kasama po sa ating closing program. So, pakaabangan nyo po yung ating schedule po hanggang Friday. All right.
Ayan, so talagang exciting pa mga susunod nating episodes dito sa ating first ever Wakelet Pilipinas Community Week. So, Kap Mike, do you have any more announcement pa?
Ayan po, once again, don't hesitate to share your kwentong Wakelet using our hashtags. At yung inyong mga hello mabuhay, ayan, titigan natin kung saan lupalop ng Pilipinas yung ating mga viewers para ma-share din natin. And of course, don't forget na i-like and to follow us sa ating mga social media accounts. In Twitter, magkita-kita po tayo sa Twitter.
Alright, syempre add natin si Mother Email. Before tayo mag-end ng program natin, meron pa po ba kayong babatiin, Ma'am Email? Ayan. Ma'am Email, naka-mute ka po ata.
Ayan, so binabati ko ang aking mga co-teachers and syempre ang aking YUM students 12A sa Centro Escolar Integrated School. Ganun din ang aking family, second family, Line Learning and Development Solutions. So last reminder po sa ating mga teachers out there, make your documents accessible and available to all. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much po, Ma'am Email. And syempre, ako naman, abangan nyo pa rin po ang lahat ng mga sessions po namin sa Educational Technology Unit FB page and so with our YouTube channel. So mamaya-maya after this, lilipat po kami ni Tutor Match dun sa Hour of Code naman po tayo. Alright. So, Tutor Match.
Yes, muli maraming salamat, Miss Mel, Kap Mike, and aking kapatid, Kap Glens, and to all our fellow educators. Again, let us all continue to collaborate, to communicate ideas, to do teamwork, lalo na sa mga bata, to cultivate that culture of teamwork. And again, let's begin our journey on the Wakelet Wave by joining our community of inspiring educators. So susunod na ang ating Computer Science Education Week ng ating DepEd EdTech in partnership with Microsoft Philippines, Hour of Code. So walang bibitaw. See you guys!
Bye-bye!